Hello, hello, hello. And what we have here is the Squier Classic Vibe Starcaster. This particular one is from 2019 in natural, I think they call it. Again, I've reviewed one of these in the past. This is from the Harwood collection, but I've done a video a few years back when these first came out. I had a sunburst. It's a sunburst one. 3-colour sunburst. I reviewed that, but this, like I say, is the natural one, and this is part of the Harwood collection. And yeah, it's got this delightful maple top to it, so it's all kind of, it's like a, well, again, you could also call it blonde, couldn't you? It's like a blonde, very, very stylish. Now, the Starcaster was a guitar from Fender that goes back in the day. It wasn't very popular because it's semi-hollow. You've got a centre block running through the middle, so if you put your finger in, you can feel it. These were out in the 70s, and then there've been a few revivals, I think, and then Squier has made it part of their line. These are the ones you can get now. Like I said, I reviewed these before. I really like these, and I kind of regretted selling my old one. I regretted selling it. So when I saw this was in the collection, I was kind of pleased to try it again. And I mean, crikey, you can get these for many different prices. Official website says it's £435. Again, this varies wherever you are. I'm just talking about the UK prices. But I've seen these on sale for as little as £350. Second-hand market, you can get them as low as on eBay £250 if you're lucky. If you're willing to like make an offer, and I think for the money, you want this kind of style of guitar, you can't go wrong. There is nothing wrong with this guitar, other than it being called a Squier, and it's about time that Fender ditched that and just called it Fender. Be done with it. So we'll do some specs. The body is laminated maple, and it's in gloss polyurethane with a cream binding there. Whoops. And it's got a black pick guard, which is nice. I think it's a 3-ply pick guard. Maple neck with a skunk stripe for the truss rod, and that's in tinted gloss urethane. It's a C-shaped 25.5-inch scale length 9.5-inch radius, 22 frets, narrow tall fret size, bone plastic, and black dot inlays. The pickups are Fender wide range humbuckers, a pair of them. Now they got Squier on them, on the pieces, I don't know if you can see that, but they actually got Squier on them, such is the fashion, but they are Fender. And you get no more detail than that. You've got a switch there, a three-way switch, so you can have the bridge pickup and then the neck pickup and then a blend of the two, and then you've got, whoops, hit the chandelier again, you've got 2 volumes and 2 tones to adjust the tonal quality to taste. The bridge is one of those like Tune-o-matic style bridges with adjustable saddles made in nickel. Vintage style tuning heads, so you just feed the string down the middle of those. These are my favourites. These, if they're either a little bit these or locking, I like these. They make it a bit easier. It's a skirted knobs. Who doesn't love a skirted knob? I love them. And a 4-bolt on neck there with the Squier branded back plate. So yeah, that's the specs of the guitar. And what can you say? Again, there aren't that many Fender or Squier semi-acoustic styles. You got this, you got the Coronado that's out there, but this is the one that's available at the moment. This is still available via Squier, and like I say, you got this in natural, which is basically maple. You got the sunburst, and you've got the walnut, which is, well, it's more of a brownish coloured guitar. And I think for the money they represent really, really good quality. I think you get some really good sounds out of them, some really good tones, and yeah, they're just really good. They're really good. And this is the thing, I think again, I haven't found a Squier guitar, recent Squier guitar, that I've not, said, this is a good quality instrument. Yeah, I'm never disappointed. You never come away going, oh, I didn't enjoy that. Even the guitars that I'm going to review, that I may have already published, I don't know. There are a couple there that, again, they're not guitars I would have bought, but I still enjoyed them. And again, when you're talking about this price range, and it is the lower end, of the budget market, you know, these are good instruments. And you know, I've got the Telecaster Deluxe in purple sparkle, which is just really cool. You know, it's just they're good. They're good. And it's just a shame that Fender, you know, that Squier is still perceived as Fender's budget brand. I think it's gone beyond that now. Again, this was made in, where was it made? Indonesia. You know, and again, these guitars, I've not had one that's, you know, been disappointing. The quality, the fit and finish is top class. The only complaint is the switches are a little bit futzy. You know, you get a little bit of a crackle, and sometimes the pots are a little bit scratchy, and you just have to, you know, warm them up. You know, that's where they cut corners. But other than that, for the money, you know, and I think they look really nice. Even this one, again, this is, I get the sunburst. I'm more of a sunbursty kind of guy, but if you like these kind of blonde, you know, you've got a nice bit of wood grain in there, nice pattern. You know, the back is nice, and the person who's bought this is going to have got a bargain. They got a bargain, and they're going to have a really nice guitar that they can play with, and it's a good one. It's a good one, but I wanted a Fender. You see, I wanted a Fender Starcaster in Fender, and I got one. One of my promises out of the Harwood collection is that I would pick up a few of my Grail guitars, and one of them is the Fender Modern Player version of this in Sunburst. Oh no, it's not called Sunburst. It's called Aged Cherry, I think it's called Aged Cherry, and we'll be looking at that. I may have already published it. It may already be out there. I've probably linked to it at the end of this video, and I'm also going to be doing a video, or I've already done a video. Again, I don't know when I'm putting this up. I don't know when. Maybe it'll all happen at once. But there is a video out there, or there will be a video out there, where I do an A/B comparison of this and the Modern Player version, Fender Modern Player version of this guitar, the Starcaster, and I give my thoughts on, you know, the budget, quality, whether you should, you know, get one or the other. So that should be interesting, because I do have some thoughts on that, and it might not necessarily be what you expect. Oh, you see that little bit of suspense there. hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't, well, there's not a lot I can do. If you hang around, oops, bang the microphone, there might be another video coming along. If you're really unlucky, it might be another one of mine. And yeah, that's it. Thank you, Alan, for another great guitar. And hopefully, you know, again, I don't know when I'll put it. Maybe I'll put this up soon. Maybe I'll put this up sooner than later. Yeah. And yeah, I just think they're really good, and I thoroughly recommend them. My Squiers are just, again, if you're on a limited budget and you want good quality instruments that get a sound, you know, really good, Squiers. And that's it. That's the video. Hopefully you'll give it a little thumbs up and a subscribe. See, I did the YouTuber thing then. How cool is that? There's only one more thing I have to say, and by now you know what that is. That is ta-ta.